They disappear for months. No calls, no texts, no closure. And then suddenly, hey, I've been thinking about you. This isn't coincidence. It's called the narcissistic hover. Hovering is when someone with strong narcissistic traits re-enters your life after a long period of silence, not to reconnect, but to regain control. The term comes from Hoover, like a vacuum, because they try to suck you back in. Research on narcissistic personality traits shows a pattern of idealization, devaluation. Discard psychologists, Dr. Otto Kernberg, and attachment researchers describe how individuals with narcissistic traits struggle with object constancy. Meaning, when you not physically present, your emotional value drops in their mind, so they disappear. But here's what most people don't realize. Silence isn't detachment, it's strategy. Studies on narcissism and supply, Campbell and Foster, 2007, Morf and Rodwald, 2001, show that individuals high in narcissistic traits depend heavily on external validation to regulate self-esteem. When new attention dries up, when their new relationship fails, when they feel rejected, they return to previous sources of emotional supply. Not because they healed, but because they need regulation. Behavioral psychology explains why this works. Intermittent reinforcement, studied extensively by B.F. Skinner, shows that unpredictable rewards create stronger attachment than consistent ones. Hot and cold behavior literally conditions the brain. Your nervous system gets hooked on the cycle. So when they return, your brain remembers the high, not the trauma. Another major trigger, ego injury. Research by Bushman and Baumeister in 1998 shows that narcissistic individuals respond aggressively to ego threats. If you moved on, if you look happier, if you stopped reacting, that silence wounds their identity. And hovering becomes an attempt to restore power. Hovering rarely starts dramatic. It's subtle, a like on an old photo, a random text. Watching every story, asking a mutual friend about you. They're not reconnecting, they're checking access. Many people think if I just explain how they hurt me, they'll understand. But research on narcissistic defensiveness shows a high tendency toward blame shifting and cognitive distortion. Accountability threatens their privilege. So instead of reflection, you get minimizing, gaslighting, future faking. The question isn't, why did they come back? The real question is, why does my nervous system still react? Trauma bonds explained in attachment trauma research form through cycles of affection and harm. Breaking the cycle requires consistency, not conversation. When someone returns after months of silence, ask yourself, are they bringing growth or just reopening access? Not every return is reconciliation. Sometimes it's just unfinished control. Subscribe for weekly deep dives into psychology that provide actionable insights for your life.